I've just come back from a week's holiday in Cornwall, and as with every trip that I go on, I always visit football clubs and football grounds, and often take in local matches because one of my biggest special interests is football. Now, I know I'm wearing a Cornish Pirates rugby shirt and not a football shirt, but I thought this was the most appropriate shirt for the video because it's Cornish and the fact that it's the only Cornish shirt that I've got. So anyway, I want to talk to you about some of the things around football that I did and some of the clubs I visited when I was down in Cornwall. So I actually visited 4 clubs in Cornwall because I've already visited quite a lot of them before. So I visited Penryn AFC, Penryn Athletic. I visited Grampound Football Club. I visited Gerrans and Mawes United. And the other club that I visited, I'm just trying to think, was Probus AFC. Now, when I went to Penryn Athletic, I went inside the ground and there was a guy there and he was really, really friendly and started chatting to me about football. And then he took me to his car and gave me not one, but like 12 Penryn AFC car stickers. And the whole way back to where we were staying, which was probably about a half an hour trip, I was just constantly saying, oh my God, that was so cool. That was awesome. I was literally buzzing. And it's only a very small ground. And then me and my uncle went to watch Probus AFC versus Troon. And I remember sending a photo to one of my friends who also loves football grounds and said, guess what match I'm at? And he had no idea. And when I told him it was Probus AFC, he goes, wow, I've never even heard of them, let alone guess them. And he then said to me, what was it like? And I said, the ground was very small. The pitch was not that great. There was only about 15 people there, but it was absolutely amazing. And it was one of the lowest levels of football I've ever seen, but it was absolutely incredible. Like, the experience was amazing. And then my uncle actually went back to Cornwall a few days after we got home, and he went to watch Newquay AFC, and he got me 3 of these Newquay AFC like beakers or cups, and they're literally the coolest thing, or one of the coolest things I've ever been given. And I literally can't wait to be on Zoom and Teams meetings with work, drinking from one of these. It's like, I want to actually keep one specifically as like an ornament to put in my house to display it. So yeah, that's just a little bit of information about my time in Cornwall, and just to show you the level of obsession I have with football.